Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's another brand new episode, and guess where I am? I am in Addis. Yes, I am in Ethiopia, and we're here for the CSO consultation regional review. And you all know that I'm in the Beijing Plus 25 Youth Task Force, and today I'm going to introduce you to the members of the Beijing Plus 25 Youth Task Force from different regions in Africa, and we are here. So personally, let me start by myself. Of course, I have to start by myself. I am a young person living in HIV, part of the Beijing Plus 25 Task Force, talking and amplifying the message of ending HIV and AIDS. So basically, you can call me the focal point person, shouting in there, we need to end HIV, we need to end HIV. So we have to end HIV basically, but you are going to, the Beijing Plus 25 Task Force, our hashtag is generation equality. And basically, we have come together as young people. We are 30 of all of us, but in Africa, we're only 7. And I'm going to introduce you to the African Youth Task Force. And for the African ones, we are all dealing with different perspectives. We have politicians, environmental people, so women and peace. Yeah, so you're going to see a lot of them, and once they get to introduce themselves, they'll say something small and what they do. So enjoy and continue subscribing.
Hello everybody, my name is Oba Ekuyakunedu and I am from Ghana. I'm a member of the Beijing Plus 25 Youth Task Force, and I'm a member of the Outreach and Communications Committee. If I'm not working on the Beijing Plus 25 Youth Task Force related activities, I'm working as a policy and advocacy manager at a youth-led and youth-focused NGO based in Ghana called the Youth Empowerment Synergy. And I'm also the co-convener of the Youth Sub-platform of the CSO's platform on SDGs.
Hi everyone, my name is Chantal Marekera and I'm a Rhodes Scholar at the University of Oxford. I am part of the Beijing Plus 25 Youth Task Force, and I am in the task force. My main role is to work with the policy committee to analyze legal frameworks and to push up the youth agenda in all the youth processes that happen at global levels with the United Nations. Apart from the Youth Task Force, I am also the Global Peace Chain Country Director for Zimbabwe, as well as an Institute for Peace Ambassador and a Global Goodwill Ambassador.
Hi everyone, my name is Anika JD. I am part of the Beijing 25 Plus Youth Task Force, the review of the Beijing Platform for Action declared in 1995. I am also the Executive Director for the Green Congress of Kenya, a Green Party, and I sit on the PPLC board for political parties in Kenya, and I also convene the Young Women in Political Parties Leadership Association. I am in the task force as in the Outreach and Communications Committee, and in this case I mean that I try and help coordinate all media messages, outreach, communication, and how to reach people, and young people especially, in their rural settings, in their homes, and in their areas of jurisdiction and learning.
Hello Africa, my name is Abel Koka from Tanzania. I am a member of the Beijing Plus 25 Youth Task Force and part of the Capacity Building Committee. And part of that committee, we are responsible in mobilizing people and building their capacity to amplify the generation equality messages, but also to participate actively in the Beijing Plus 25 review processes. Also, apart from that, I'm working with Restless Development in Tanzania, whereby we are unleashing the potential of young people to generate and use data to inform and influence the government of Tanzania to walk their talk as far as the realization of gender equality and access to improved sexual reproductive health and right services is concerned.
Hi everybody, my name is Kari Dasa and I'm a Cameroonian, a member of the Global Beijing Youth Task Force. I serve in the Logistics Committee and we are in charge of logistics for the task force in case of events, and programs being online and offline. We are in charge of that. Apart from being member of the task force, I am the founder of an organization a women's rights organization, Hope Advocates Africa, which is based in Cameroon in the southwest. We advocate for the rights of women, especially those living in rural areas, the access to sexual, reproductive and health services, and their human rights.
Hello, I'm Lopa Banerjee, and I'm the director of the Civil Society Division at UN Women. And I'm thrilled to be working with the Beijing +25 Youth Task Force that was set up through a wide consultative participatory process. And we now have these amazing activists supporting UN Women's work for the Beijing +25 movement and the Generation Equality Forum.
My advice to fellow young people is to make sure that they be aggressive in claiming their spaces around the table, to make sure that their voice is heard and acted upon, but also engaging actively in making gender equality a reality in the community.
The word I have for women is opportunities. Spaces will not be given to you. Power will not be given to you. You need to sit up, go there and grab it. And that is what I'm encouraging all the youth, the young women of Africa to do. Don't sit there and complain. Get up, get dressed, get ready and get to the space you want to be.
I'm very passionate about youth development and young people's engagement in economic activities. For me, for young women, it's important for them to be bold and assertive and also understand their role in development, and they need to be extremely bold in coming out with the things that are important to them and know that once they speak, their voices will be heard.
I would urge each and everyone to be aware of their political space. I would urge young people to take active role in election processes and political party primaries. This is important because the leaders we choose eventually decide the laws that we live by. And as we've noticed, just across Africa, we have a huge surge of unemployment. With serious master's degrees and PhD degrees, we still have young people languishing in poverty because our governments have not been able to provide that environment. Therefore, it is up to us to ensure that nothing is done without us. In every board, in every committee, in every legislation process, we have to ensure that young people are adequately represented. And this cannot happen if we sit at the sidelines. We do not all have to be candidates, but we can input into election processes cycles. So young people, get out of your comfort zone and find out what is happening in your area.
I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I'm passionate about advocacy, policy, and women's rights. And my main advice to everyone who's watching this channel and this video today is we all need to make sure that we contribute to the global human rights economy in whatever way we can. And that mainly means getting involved and working on the issues that are close to your heart and making sure you get as involved as possible into making the world better and making it the world that you want to see. One important thing that I always tell people is, instead of asking people what do you want to be when you grow up, we should start asking ourselves, what problem do I want to solve in the world? And then start taking considered action to make sure you're working towards solving that problem.
When the young people of the world, together with civil society and feminist advocates from the world, from governments, civil society, private sector, parliaments, and everywhere else where gender equality matters, will come together for an acceleration agenda for gender equality for the next 5 years. Join us on this journey, and more importantly, join our fierce and fabulous Beijing +25 Youth Task Force.